Welcome, Taurus. How are we doing today? We're going to do a reading for the month of December of 2020. This is going to be a general reading, and it's going to cover your sun, moon, and your rising sign. Keep in mind, the reading is going to be general, like I said, so it's going to be for a broad spectrum of people, okay? It's going to cover your sun, moon, rising sign, and it will be for the sign of Taurus in the month of December. I'm going to structure the reading. We're going to do overall energy. We're going to jump into the opportunities of the month for December, and then we'll jump into the outcome. All right. But without further ado, let's see what we got for Taurus in the month of December of 2020. Sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what spiritual insight we can gain into your life for the month of December of 2020. Oops. Ooh, cards flipping. Let me get one shuffle. Gonna cut the deck. All right, Taurus. Overall energy. We have the Three of Raphael. It says, reasons to celebrate. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. The Three of Raphael is sort of 1 plus 1 equals 3 in a sense, because two people can create one more person in the laws of creation, okay? And in math, I know it's 1 plus 1 equals 2, but in the sense of creation and manifestation, 1 plus 1 equals 3. And I see that two components of life have came together very well for you. Now, this might mean a child on the way. This might mean a manifestation of some sort coming through to you. This might mean any number of things, but a certain manifestation is coming forth in your life, and it's going to represent some happiness. It's going to represent some elation between you and your peers. What this is, I'm not too sure yet, but we will figure that out, okay? We have the Strength card, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups, along with the Empress. The Strength card coming out shows the compassion, the amount of sheer inner strength that you have developed over the years, and the evolution into the person that you are becoming. The Queen of Swords comes out as well, because Taurus is a very strong-willed individual. Somebody who has no issues putting their foot down or plodding forward, moving forward without fear. And although that might be the case for most Taurus, I don't think that is the case for this reading. I do think that it's taken time for you to develop that courage to fight those fears, to really overcome those fears, and to develop into the Empress that you are becoming. Because these energies, these emotions, are so hard to understand sometimes, because you never really know where they are coming from, and you never really know what they are meant for. Because Taurus, you spend so much time pushing forward, so much time bullying through obstacles, that a lot of the time you don't take a step back to think, why is this happening to me? I do think that the evolution of your personality is coming through, and a lot of it is because the strength that you have been able to harness through compassion. And it's taken a lot of willpower, but I see it happening, and I see most of you developing into the Empress, or most of you developing into a person who is very prone, if you are male, to manifestation, to creating the outcome you desire. As far as the different opportunities for the month, the Ace of Gabriel comes out and it says a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. And Taurus, what I see for you is that a lot of you have been stuck in your head, have been stuck feeling insufficient, have been stuck in your own world. Woo! Woo, that's a chaotic energy right there, right? Don't worry, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, right? But you've been stuck, you've been feeling like you cannot break free. You've been trying to get places, but it's like pushing through. It takes a lot of brute force energy. And I do think that Taurus, you are starting to understand how to that these feelings of insufficiency, these feelings of not being wanted, are all in your head. These are mental energies. It's all in your head. And I do think that the strength that you have embodied to get through this process, to understand this process, has given you purpose. And I do see you working through this. And the opportunities that present itself in the month of December are the opportunities for inspiration, the opportunities for success, the opportunities for discovering your passion for life. The next card that comes out in the opportunity sector is the Magician. I feel like you are finding your inner magician and you are breaking free. And that's a feeling of liberation. In December, you're going to find that inner power that you truly hold, Taurus. And I believe that you are going to be amazed at what you can accomplish. For so long, you've been subject to the sword. The sword has sort of been to your detriment. The sword has held you back when in reality, you can use the sword to your advantage. You can use all things to your advantage. And I think for you, Taurus, you are starting to understand that you can use those negative thoughts to your advantage. You can understand those negative thoughts and why they are there. And I truly believe that the manifestation process for you is going to come so much easier once this is figured out. As far as the outcome, we have the Page of Gabriel. It says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Yeah, so a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of inner growth, a lot of understanding in the month of December. A lot of strength. But we have to remember that although that you're going through these processes, you have reasons to celebrate. You have a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. You have a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. You're regaining that sense of wonder in your life. You're regaining that sense of purpose in your life. And I believe that once this opportunity comes to you, you start to follow your passion. You start to feel you are worthy of any challenge. And like the Queen of Cups, you harness that energy for good. The Wheel of Fortune here is a shift in a cycle, a new cycle happening for you, where you leave the past personality, the personality of who you were in the past, and you start to develop the person you are going to be in the future. With the Two of Swords here, we also see that you have a decision to make. And if you want to master your manifestations and really go after your passions, you have to make one of two choices. And that means fall victim to the circumstances of life, or find a way to use those circumstances to your benefit. Taurus, this is a very complicated reading. Very. But if I summarize this up for you, it's simple. For a long time, you have been feeling stuck. You've been feeling unwanted. You've been feeling trapped. I do think that a lot of those energies are mental energies in your head. And I see you working with energies outside of your head, your passions. And those things are going to sort of bring you to a place where you understand that your mental energies can be used for good. Your thoughts can be used for purpose, a good purpose. And with that, everything comes full circle. And leading into the new year, you have an important decision to make on whether or not you fall victim to your circumstances and your thoughts, or you find a way to understand those and reroute yourself on a path to success for whatever that means for you. So Taurus, very complicated, very convoluted. I hope you sort of get a grasp of what's happening here. But until next time, I'll see you guys.